Being highly sensitive is a gift. It allows you to feel life so vibrantly. It allows you to experience everything to the fullest. And yet, so many people assume it's their weakness. I mean, high sensitivity can make life a little bit more difficult, but this is only if you don't know how to take care of it. Experiencing emotions and energies at a very high vibration in comparison to people that may have a lower sensitivity level can feel a little bit overwhelming when you don't have emotional resiliency skills and when you don't have the capacity to self-regulate and to be able to decipher what it is that you need to do with those emotions. And that is what ends up with people wishing that they weren't that sensitive, or indeed turning to maladaptive or dysfunctional coping mechanisms in an attempt to regulate and feel a little bit number or flatter because they're just feeling so much. But the thing is, feeling big, thinking big, doing big, I mean, that's living. And when we learn how to embrace our sensitivity as opposed to trying to escape it, it can become one of our greatest strengths in life. There are so many tools that can be really beneficial when it comes to working with your emotional sensitivity. Just creating a greater awareness, a greater tolerance, and being able to see the beauty in your experiences as opposed to finding them overwhelming or too much. It always makes me so sad when I meet a parent that has struggled with their sensitivity their entire life and is now dealing with a sensitive child, and they assume that they have to make that child tougher, as opposed to recognizing that a child can be both resilient and highly sensitive at the same time. It is not an inherent character flaw, it is a gift. It enables somebody to see the world in a whole different way, and you don't want to take that away from them. I mean, our kids are gifted to us the way that we are. We don't need to mold them into what we think they need to be for the culture around them or to fit into society. We need to nurture who they are. We need to allow them to flourish with the characteristics and the personality that they have, and support them in being able to learn how to self-regulate, being able to utilize your sensitivity as opposed to feeling like it is something that they need to get rid of. I spent so many years trying to dampen my experience and acquired so many maladaptive behaviors and coping mechanisms in an attempt to reduce the intensity that I experienced emotions at. And as I've developed better skills, I absolutely love the fact that I'm highly sensitive. I love that I experience things so intensely. It makes life so much more colourful, and it doesn't mean that they're not at times overwhelming or that I don't experience great pain, but I'm able to be in that pain. I'm able to experience any emotion, and that's what it's all about. I mean, life is about being able to feel everything. If you would like to develop greater emotional awareness, intelligence, and resiliency, get in touch with me on the website. It's fundamentals.ie.